want to have a great time, I think we all agree. It's the perfect time for a Newton assembly. We want to have a great time, I think you all agree. It's the perfect time for a Newton assembly. We want to have a great time, I think we all agree. It's the perfect time for a Newton assembly. We want to have a great time, I think you all agree. It's the perfect time for a Newton assembly. Well, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to our Newton Celebration Assembly. The hall is being used for a PE session at the moment. It's a bit chilly outside, but we're going to run with it because that's what we do. Thanks for joining us. This is our, I think maybe our sixth or seventh YouTube assembly. We're going to do this every week and celebrate children's achievements at the school. In a moment, we're going to join each class to find out who's won the certificates this week. We're going to celebrate working hard, we're going to celebrate being kind, and I'm about to get, no, I thought I was going to get run over, but I'm okay. We're going to celebrate working hard, being kind, and we're going to celebrate achievements. It's just fantastic. Let's go and do that now. Oh, before I do that, let me just tell you that this week, everybody who gets a Being Kind certificate is also getting a voucher to spend at the bookshop. It's a brand new idea from the school council and the house captains. Their idea was that we give out vouchers each week to some of our winners. So this week it was the Being Kind certificates. If they're awarded, they choose a voucher for the bookshop. Next week it'll be a different certificate gets it. Let's do it. For challenging himself in phonics by writing a list of words correctly, and I've seen the list and it's brilliant. Big Newton round of applause for George. Out you come, George. Brilliant work, George. Right, next up, this is for being kind. This is for going out of his way to support his peers at tidy up time. And we're going to give Otto a really big Newton round of applause. And finally, what an achievement for challenging himself in English and producing and using ambitious vocabulary. I've seen the writing and it's fantastic. Out you come, Bertie! Working hard this week. This is for always working hard to be the best that you can in everything. Mrs. Card recognises this. The TAs who've worked with him recognise this, and I teach him for maths and I recognise it as well. Out you come, Noah. Let's do this. Off you go, stand there for me please, right? Next up, 1 second. Next up, we've got being kind. This is for always looking out for when others need something or forget something, and she always helps and does it all herself. It's absolutely brilliant. Out you come, Alice. Let's do this, Alice. Well done, Alice. Come stand here for me. That's it. Absolutely brilliant. There you go. Good job. And finally, we've got our Newton Achievement Award. This is superb, and actually it's a sister of somebody that's already got an award, and we love that family feeling. Right, this is for imaginative writing, getting used to new routines quickly despite missing the start of term. So this is somebody that's just had to crack on. Out you come, Molly. What an achievement. Brilliant work. Big handshake, give them a wave there. Really good to see everyone. Off you go, Molly. Well done. First of all, working hard, fantastic focus, dedication and determination in all that she does, and there's a Newton smile on the face as well. Out you come, Sid. Top work, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Give it away. This is a great story. This is for stopping to offer an adult help when they were moving things around. Now this lad loves a game of footy. He loves sticking one in the top corner. But actually he didn't do that and helped out an adult while they were struggling with a bit of furniture. Out you come, Cameron. Top work. He's done it. And finally, this is for a brilliant opening to his adventure story. Now I've not read it yet. Miss Chisholm tells me it's fantastic. Out you come, achievement award. Josh, let's do this. There we go. Top work, Josh. Off you go. I ask, we only want to celebrate achievements that have happened in the last week. We haven't got the time and we haven't got the YouTube space to celebrate achievements from people's lives. So it is just something that's happened in the last week, last couple of weeks. Shout out to Jack in year 2 who completed the St Neots Christmas multi-sports session. He had a great time there doing all sorts, mainly playing football, I think. Well done, Jack. Right, next up we've got Jacob. He's going to come and tell us what he's been up to. Come on, Jacob.
So
right, off you go.
I went to judo and I got a belt, my second belt, and I did a grading with it. So
Right.
I've got a stripe.
So a grading for Jacob. He's got his second belt and there is his stripe. What else, Jacob? Big
And
voice.
I got some judo cards.
Now tell us about the judo cards. When do you get them?
You get them when you've been good at judo, and I kind of get one every week.
So if you're good at judo, you get a card. You've got one every week. Let's give him a massive neutral round of applause. Well done, Jacob. For me. Right, Ruby, you appear to have a very familiar trophy. Ruby, what's going on?
I got this at Table Tennis Club.
Just wait there. You got this at Table Tennis Club. I know it was a couple of weeks ago when we didn't have an assembly. Enjoy table tennis? Do you enjoy Table Tennis Club, Ruby?
Yeah.
Good. And is that because, you know, you've got a good leader and a teacher? Yeah, I'm joking. Give her a big round of applause. Well done, Ruby. Off you go that way, please. Just hold on 2 minutes, you guys. Right, next up, Noah. Now, we've already seen Noah for his working hard certificate. Noah, you've got a medal on. What is that?
So on Friday, I went to St Neots to do a Norwich Regional Development Programme. And on my first week, I got a medal.
So Noah did some football development with Norwich, probably the greatest team in the land, yes?
Yeah, I do support them.
Yeah, I do support them. Well done, Noah. He's got his medal. First session, big round of applause. Well done, Noah. Great work. Off you go,
Got
Noah.
that 7 goals.
Yes, 7 goals. And finally, Sid. Now, Sid, you've got a very different achievement, but I want to hear it. Nice big voice. Off we go.
I'm performing in the theatre Alice in Wonderland, and we found out on Monday what parts we got.
So, you're in a theatre group. You're doing Alice in Wonderland. You heard out about the parts. What's going on?
I'm the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland, and I've got 87 lines.
Yes! So you've got to learn 87 lines off by heart before May, June? Well, as soon as possible. You got the part of the Cheshire Cat. I love that you got the part you wanted. Big round of applause for Sid. Well done, Sid. Back in the hall next week. Now, just before we go, it's been a busy start back to the new year. Thank you to all families for your support in giving us the time to get stuff going. Homework is almost ready to be unleashed, the new look homework, I promise you. We're also making some changes to play and lunch times, which can only be great for the children. Our Ofsted report is now out for all to read and see, and we've put some notes together with that to explain what's going on next. And finally, here's one for the children and the families. It's our 2nd ever creative challenge at Newton. The creative challenge this week is to make the year 2022 out of anything you like. So to make those numbers, there are some ideas coming up. Get your creative entries, your artistic talents going, and get them sent into Head at Newton or into the Twitter, and we look forward to putting all of these brilliant creative entries together in another video next week or the week after. Have a great rest of the week, everyone. See you soon. We want to have a great time, I think we all agree. It's the perfect time for a Newton assembly. We want to have a great time, I think you all agree. It's the perfect time for a Newton assembly. We want to have a great time, I think we all agree. It's the perfect time for a Newton assembly. We want to have a great time, I think you all agree. It's the perfect time for a Newton assembly.